Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Happy Easter to you guys that are celebrating. I definitely am. And hopefully everybody is doing well. We're here with our daily 1 p.m. content video, guys. That's what we've got going on today. And the leaked SBC was Eric BAILLY, so we're going to go ahead and check that out. Because you know what? It's a new SBC. So also there's a potential that we get icon content today. We'll also be checking that out. So first of all, we've got Eric BAILLY with 82 pace, 87 defending, 87 physical, and a 5-star weak foot. He also has pretty good dribbling. His acceleration is definitely good enough. It's at least close to good enough. His strength is really good. His aggression is really good. His interceptions are really good. His composure is really good, and his sprint speed is really good. So this card does look okay. Injury prone and dives into tackles. So dives into tackles is a really good trait to have. For these center backs, man, it's that CPU AI trait. I mean, I swear, every time somebody has dives into tackles, their AI is crazy. So this doesn't look too bad, and it's only one squad. So let's see what it's requiring. It should be only an 84 and 85. 86! 86. Now, here's the thing, boys. I will be honest and realistic with all of you. This card on the market, because of the Prem tax, because of Man United, would be a fair chunk. It probably would be 300K on the market. So I can see where EA is coming from, but just because something should be a certain value on the market doesn't mean that they're worth the price. Let me give you an example. Ansu Fati at 2 million coins. People buy that card because it's a guy that people really like. He's a young player. He's got a lot of hype, and it's a future stars, but it doesn't mean he's worth that price. The same thing goes with Giovanni Reina, right? These guys are not worth 1 million coins, but look, man, this is just a little bit much, and also considering I'm assuming that EA haven't extended the player picks, that's just a little bit much in my opinion. An 86 squad, I get it, but that's coming in at least like 250K. That's just kind of a joke. I think that's too overpriced, man. I personally, now look, the scenarios where you should do this card, maybe you've got a full Prem team, maybe you've got a Luke Shaw, maybe you've got a Bruno, and you really are a Man United fan, go ahead and do it. Because if you're a Man United fan, this is not a terrible SBC. But for the casuals and for the general user base, I just don't think this is good enough. I don't think this card is good enough. Now, what's unique with him is that he does have a 5-star weak foot. I think the card is good enough. I just don't think it's good enough for an 86 squad. I mean, look, I didn't even realize, and we were talking about it the other day, we are literally like 3 to 4 weeks from team of the season. So I'm trying to be a little bit more careful in terms of what cards that I recommend and what I don't recommend, because I know that we are so close to such a milestone of a day. Now, if we look at like comparable players in the league, if we look at center backs in the Prem, we go to concepts. This is going to be something that we should check out. So we've got Virgil van Dijk, record breaker. He's 850 on the market. Rudiger's SBC was like 300. Ruben Diaz is like 280 on the market. So look, the 86 squad I understand because EA's pricing it off the market value for Prem center backs. Fofana is very similar to this card. Actually, it was a card in objectives a little while back. So that's why EA is making this card so expensive, I think. I think it's because it's relative to the market value. Joe Gomez is like 500K. That's my assumption. And to be honest, when you take a look at other Prem center backs, he's actually one of the better ones, this Eric BAILLY. I am still going to recommend against it, guys. I still think it's probably a skip. You guys could call me crazy and be mad at me, but I think I'm going to skip on Eric BAILLY. He was crazy in FIFA 18, though. To be fair, it's a good player selection for FIFA 18 because he was genuinely incredible in that year. In FIFA 18, he was so good. But yeah, that's the content today. If we look at everything else, there's a chance that we have new icons today. There's a chance that we maybe have a potential. I don't know if that's new. I don't think that's new. We got a potential maybe like prime icon or one of those SBCs. Marquee matchups, 83 plus double. So this is an 82 to 88. So they're dropping an 82 to 88 and an 83 plus double. Now the 82 to 88, you just need to put in 9 gold players. You can put 2 bronzes. You can do non-rare. These will probably drop in price. So this will probably be decent to do. Although a lot of people have told me in their experience they get a lot of 82s. 83 plus double is interesting. What are they requiring for this? So 83 plus double, you need to submit at least 10, basically at least 10 82s. 10 82s, and you need 5 83s. I don't like this. I don't like this SBC. I don't know. I don't really like this SBC. I think if this is maybe 84 plus or 85 plus double, this would be worth it. But I'm not liking the way this SBC is, man, today. I don't like that. I think that's a bad SBC. Because look, you guys with a full 83 squad can literally knock off an icon squad, right? It's just, this is not worth it. This is not worth it to do. Today's content, man, I'm not a huge fan of today's content. I mean, I think Eric BAILLY is a super usable card. I think this should have been an 85 squad. I think that we're really having to deal with the Prem tax with this card, which is a little bit annoying. 85 squad. I think this Payet should have been one squad less. 85 at least, maybe 84 even. Gervinho probably should have been an 84 and a half. 85 wasn't terrible. Look, man, Renato and Vidal are hanging in there. And Royce was questionable, but Royce is a really fun card. And I think, again, Royce would be like a mil plus on the market. Guys, I've got some incredible news, man. Today, I put it on my Twitter this morning. I've been doing some player picks, and look, I have done 270 since they got released. I did like 150 on the last team, and I started grinding away on this one. I did like 40 more late last night. I got nothing. This morning, I did a couple sets. I got nothing, and then I did one an hour before 1 p.m. I got my first FUT birthday untradeable after so many picks, and we got one of the best cards, man, in the promo. Like, literally the best card. I mean, I think this is the card I was talking about that I wanted the most. This card, I wanted Luka Modric because I love him in real life. And I really wanted Sterling, Awar, or, yeah, I mean, even Atal maybe. But Atal, for me, Atal is nasty in this game, but he's not that good in real life. So I didn't really want Atal. Like, this dude is a baller in real life. He looks really good in FIFA, man. This card looks crazy. I was actually using his freeze the other day, and his freeze even looks crazy. So super excited to get this card. We'll probably have a review out within the next couple of days. He looks incredibly cracked, man. He's got finesse shot trait. Look at these traits, man. He's got all those traits. He's now got a 5-star weak foot, and he's got 4-star skills with these stats. And this is actually reminding me of his FIFA 19 team of the season. I don't know if you guys remember. Was it his team of the season? I think it was his team of the season, man. But this is reminding me of this card right here, who for me was literally incredible. I think this was this FIFA 19 or FIFA 20? FIFA 19. This card for me was so good in FIFA 19. It was crazy how good he was. Like, I used to sub him at left mid and right mid, and he was just so good. So super excited to get this card. I got to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with my team because I love Vidal. I just got Puyol done, and I had Puyol in, but then I don't want to really drop Bruno yet because Bruno is amazing. And now I just crafted Royce with all the fodder that I was getting, which I'm super stoked about. And really the way that I see it with my team, I really need to get Moments Ballack. I started to craft him. I only got one squad done with him. I need to get Moments Ballack because Moments Ballack's going to give me that link to Royce. Emre Can would be actually not a bad option, but then I've got to go ahead and figure it out. I mean, ideally, I would get, like, buy Prime Icon Moments Mateus, but I'm also dealing with this problem now where, like, even if I put Ballack in, then I've got 4 midfielders. So even Awar, like, I don't know if I'm ready to put Awar. Maybe Awar is a striker. I mean, Awar can literally play anywhere. So that's the thing with Awar. I mean, Vidal needs to be in the midfield. Bruno needs to be in the midfield. And, you know, once I get this Renato needs to also be in the midfield. So it's a little bit conflicting right now. I've just started to work on Renato. I've probably got enough to unlock him, although an 86 and an 85 is daunting. I do have a lot of 84 and 85s from the picks, but I am going to have to finish him. I do have 18 days left with him, which is really nice. None of the other FUT Birthday SBCs really interest me too much. And then, again, I'm working on some icons. But as you guys can see with Ballack, like, we've got a long road to go here. I've got to do an 88 and 87 and 86 and 85. Ballack, for me, is like a legend of the game. I love him, but he's also really useful for a link, you know, with a potential like Royce and all that. And then, look, we got a lot of time on these icons. I mean, these are the ones that expire first, so I'm trying to get these ones done. But, yeah, still 46 days left on Makalele. I mean, that's crazy. So, a lot of good stuff to like there. The market is crashing, guys. The market is really going down. And for anybody that watches my content and really cares about the market, I mean, the market is going really low, man. It's crazy. And the reason for it is that FUT Birthday is just revolutionizing the teams that people use. I mean, FUT Birthday is changing the way people are doing squad building. It's really mixing up the game this year. I mean, price drops are crazy. Like yesterday, guys, I'm going to be real with you guys, man. Like, I've been doing really well trading. But yesterday, man, I bought a bunch of Team of the Years. I bought Team of the Year Davies. I bought Team of the Year De Bruyne. None of them rebounding. I bought them down about 20%, and they went down another 5%. So I lost like 1 million coins yesterday trying to trade. The market, man, it's just people are just rolling untradeable right now. We're losing buyers by the minute. Look at this drop from Messi. 830, 690 yesterday. I pick him up at 597 today, and it's not even a good deal. It's literally not even a good deal. It's crazy to see the state of the market right now. Even Team of the Year Messi, you know, I saw Team of the Year Messi this morning. I think I literally saw Team of the Year Messi this morning hit, like a really low price. I think I saw him all the way down at like 295. He's back up to 3.2 right now, so he's back up a little bit. But man, I got this card at 5 mil, man. So it's big drops, man, for sure. It's really big drops on the market. We're seeing it. It's crazy. I've got a club stock as well of fodder that I'm kind of just waiting on. But I don't really know. I don't really know what's going to happen. Now, in terms of my transfer list, I've got a couple losses. I bought this BAILLY the other day, and he's down a ton. He's 950 right now. So this is like a 200K loss, man. I mean, look, you guys are not alone. I'm getting killed on some stuff. I did really well the last couple of days, and now I'm getting freaking destroyed on a bunch of icons, on a bunch of stuff. I've made a Team of the Week investment in Merns. It didn't really work out. I've done this club stock with fodder, and let me be honest with you guys. It hasn't done shit. This is the Courtois that I paid 5K for in like September. I always got to keep him. But I did a club stock with fodder, man. I got to be honest, guys. It has not done squat. The club stock that I did a couple weeks ago, it's just, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I think that right now player picks were a huge deal in this last week. I think a lot of people did player picks and got all their fodder that way. So I just did a club stock with that stuff. And then obviously now I've got some dupes in my club, so I'm sorting some of that stuff out. But yeah, man, I mean, it's pretty crazy to see that the market right now is really struggling on the tradable side of things. And not only this, but, there's also, guys, the prices are becoming so affordable for, like, endgame icon moments and things like that. Like, it's really making me think, like, that we're going to get not all of the SBCs, but most of them, man. I mean, like, I can't see why not. Kenny Dalglish is already 2.4. This is one of the most, elite cards in the game. People really like him. Prime Moments Beckham's like a mil. I mean, if we do the mil filter, and we go look at like that, all the cards that are above a mil, I mean, we've got some massive corrections. Prime Moments Raul is under 1.5. Hugo Sanchez is 1.4 now, man. Is he less than 1.4? He's 1.33. So, I mean, look at these prices, man. What did Vieira rebound? I saw Vieira at like 6.3 the other day. He's back up to 6.8. Where's Kaká? This would be interesting to see. Kaká is 3.5. And look, Kaká is a guy that's going to get impacted by this promo because there's so many cards, with 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot or vice versa. So it's causing a tide change a little bit. Wow. Moments Del Piero's under 1.1 mil. So, I mean, yeah, we could just see it, man. Big corrections. And today it's only going to continue to get correct, right? Because on the sell-off, man, people are less and less interested in using these cards, man. I mean, look, it's weird to me, too, because I feel like the Moments really lost a lot of demand recently, just generally on the market. I mean, I'm seeing the prices, like, there's just massive corrections, and there's just not as many buyers with a lot of these icon moments. So for me, it's been interesting to watch and see. Like, a Zidane is getting really impacted right now by this promo because we've got just so many players, man. Like, we've got Vidal, we've got Renato, we've got all these guys, man. Even the guys in packs are really good. So yeah, Lothar Matthäus, what's he at today? 3.1. I mean, 3.1 for a Moments Matthäus. So we're gonna get his SBC. I mean, look, I think the only guy, and I've seen Pele on the market a couple times recently. Pele, Hullitz. I think the only guy that's going to not get an SBC this year potentially is probably Moments R9. I think the rest of these guys are going to continue to correct every week. It's going to be really interesting to see the next promo, man. That's going to be really interesting to see. I don't know what we're going to get. I know the team of the season is probably going to be at the end of this month, but it's going to be really interesting to see what is the promo after this promo. I think that there's a chance, to be honest, that it's team of the knockout stage. But other than that, I don't know. Now, let's take a look at some of the FUT birthdays. I know that some of you guys, went to buy these. I think you guys should buy these on Thursday. That's my guess. Thursday is probably your best bet to buy these cards. That's probably when they'll be at their best value. So Atal is still extinct. It's funny. I traded with some of these new cards on Friday. Had 630 Atals at 600K. I sold them at 700. And I think a lot of traders and investors are making them go extinct, man. I think that's what's going on. So be careful on the price range update. Tamori was like a mil. Tamori's now like 760. He's coming down massively in price. Even Raheem Sterling is coming down a bit in price now. So we're seeing some pretty, minor to major corrections, some moderate corrections here with a couple of the cards in the market. But I just think generally a lot of cards are going to price correct right now. I think a lot of people just put a lot of coins into doing untradables this week. I think there's less buyers on the market this week because I think a lot of people are building untradable teams or unlocking Renato. I think there's a lot of this going on. So it just looks like maybe by the hour the cards are going lower. But yeah, we're talking massive drop-offs, man. Look at this correction on Fati. He was 1.8 yesterday. Even with all the panic yesterday, he was still 1.8. And that's why Saturday afternoon is really the last time to get out of a lot of cards before you get a massive sell-off. Because Sundays, the level of buyback on Sundays is just, it's really much less than there is on Saturdays. There's never really, the rebounds that happen on Sundays are usually the rebound of rarity, if that makes sense to you guys, right? Like, there's not like this crazy buyback on Sundays. There's this, this guy's not being sold off as much. He's rebounded a little bit because he has less panic selling. But then if really you can't get out in that wave, there's a whole other wave that starts again. So sometimes Sundays and Mondays can be really ugly, but usually by the middle of the week, the prices do pick up a little bit. I want to go take a look at Team of the Years, man. So even Team of the Years are down, man. Kimmich is 135, man. I mean, that's just crazy. Kimmich for 135 is nuts. Ramos is 143. Jeez, man. And I talk about a player that I really want to get in my club, man. Sergio Ramos is that guy, man. This dude is going low. Look at this. 143 for this type of card, man. 136 on bid. Nah, he's lower than 143. He's not even selling there. He's got cards expiring. So Ramos looks like he's gonna really drop right now. 1419. I mean, wow, dude. For this type of player, man, that's a crazy price. So there's definitely some really big corrections going on. You know, look, man, a lot of you guys have been coming to my streams asking me, you know, Nick, we don't really do a lot of marketing anymore. Look, the thing is, man, I feel like a lot of you guys aren't interested. But I think during the crashes and these big correction periods, I will give you guys a little bit more content for these market-based things because I think a lot of you guys really want to see it. So let me know what you guys want, man. And just let me know in terms of content what you guys want out of the channel, man. I'm always willing to, you know, give you guys content that you really want to see. Sometimes it's hard for me to know what you guys do and don't want to see. And the best way that you guys can do that is either, you know, coming into a stream saying, look, man, like this would be a really cool video, or coming into a YouTube comment to say, Nick, I really want to see this type of video. All that kind of stuff, guys, is stuff that I can see, and it really helps me understand what you guys want to see. It really does. At the end of the day, man, it's a big help for me to know really exactly what you do want to see. So just let me know, guys, and that's obviously a really big help. So thank you guys so much for watching the video today. I appreciate it. I don't have enough to actually finish Renato. I do have enough for probably like an 83 or an 84 somewhere else. And my biggest thing is, yeah, man, just continue to make coins. I did lose a lot of coins. Yesterday, like probably a mil, but we didn't import on Friday. We're chasing whatever we can do. We've got to pace ourselves with trading. We can't do too much, but we're doing really well. We are doing really well with the trading, guys. We're killing it. We're trying to make as many coins as possible. It only gets easier when you make more, which is helpful. But the way that EA are running the market this year is very challenging with the trading to do well because a lot of the stuff this year is very untradeable based. So it's not the easiest this year to do well in the market. There's a lot of untradeable stuff going on in the market on the game. So it's hard for a lot. The buying on the market is a lot less. Is merely what I'm trying to say. So thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later. Peace.